Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Imran Riaz Khan to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Imran Riaz Khan's words. Pakistan's establishment and many of their touts have stood in front of Gandapur like a wall. In other words, they don't want Gandapur to suffer any loss. I didn't realize earlier that Pakistan's current PDM government, or the establishment, or their touts love Gandapur so much. If someone wanted to give an award for the finest piece of staged drama in Pakistan's history, you can now give it to Faisal Karim Kundi and Gandapur, because these two used to fight like animals. On a daily basis, they would issue statements against one another, and then you see Gandapur resigns and Faisal Karim Kundi says, "No, it didn't come to me," even though late last night the resignation had actually reached. But Faisal Karim Kundi says Gandapur's resignation did not come to me. The federal ministers are sitting and holding press conferences in support of Gandapur. All the people who oppose Imran Khan, or dislike him, or hold grudges or hatred against him, have come out into the field to save Gandapur. And they have become fully active to prevent bringing Sohail Afridi in. Now, what is the legal procedure for this? I'll tell you. But pressure was put on Imran Khan. The message was repeatedly delivered to him. Imran Khan, withdraw your decision. Don't make this decision. But on this Imran Khan stood firm. Imran Khan said no. I gave the name Sohail Afridi. Go and make him the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. He will be the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Now, what is the legal way? The legal thing is, the Chief Minister, or Wazir-e-Ala, resigns. The governor accepts the resignation. That is the legal procedure, and that will happen. After that, a new chief minister will be elected. Now, the PMLN, or Noon League, has put forward its candidate, so the opposition, if united, can also put forward a candidate or may put another one. Gandapur once said that 22 MPAs are completely compromised and under the control of the establishment. That's what Gandapur had said. So now it's a test even for those 22 MPs, because the Election Commission of Pakistan has taken a big action. They have, in effect, turned the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf's all MPAs and MLAs into free members, in light of a decision by the Supreme Court of Pakistan. In other words, now anyone can cast their vote anywhere. But whoever votes somewhere will remain there. There is no way back. Breaking Imran Khan's MPAs in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is not a small task that the establishment or the sector commanders or all the agency people there can simply do by applying pressure, making people confess, arresting them, beating them, and then saying, you know, we broke so many men, and now these men will vote for the Noon League candidate. That's not going to happen. Maybe one or two might, but on a large scale this is not possible. This will not happen. The situation has changed a lot. Back in 2022 in Punjab, they managed to get a total of about 20 people, with great difficulty. Out of such a huge assembly across Punjab, later 16 or 17 of those people lost their seats. It became a calamity for PMLN where those people had left. So whenever elections are right, these people cannot even dream of winning an election. Even if they tried to buy votes with money, in front of a two-thirds majority, they would stand no chance. But the legal procedure is that the opposition will bring its man, and the party whose chief minister resigned, the ruling party, will bring its man. And then there will be an election for the new chief minister. The new chief minister will take the oath, and then the incoming chief minister will select members of his cabinet, and then a new cabinet will start work afresh. Sohail Afridi is Imran Khan's candidate. Until yesterday, nobody was even talking about him. Until yesterday, nobody said he is a terrorist or a facilitator of terrorists. Until yesterday, nobody said that. But now those stories are coming that he is a facilitator of terrorists, that he is a terrorist, an extremist man, and I don't know what accusations are being leveled against him. They are saying he is a rebel of the state. He rebels. He is strongly against the army. That kind of talk is being made. These things are being said now that Imran Khan has named him for the post of Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Look, earlier he was an MPA, a representative, and then nobody raised any voice. He worked as an MPA and there was no issue. He worked as an advisor and there was no problem. He worked as a minister and there was no trouble. Now as soon as this man was put up for the post of Chief Minister, a problem arose. It became a big serious issue because now his powers have increased, which does not suit the establishment. Ali Amin Gandapur has a very big supporter, Sher Afzal Khan Marwat. A person like Sher Afzal Marwat is saying that he, Sohail Afridi, is a great loyalist of Imran Khan, and he will not suit the establishment. Therefore, the establishment will not want Sohail Afridi to be brought in, because he is a very loyal person to Imran Khan. He won't obey the establishment. He's a strict man. Many people say that regarding terrorism and operations, his viewpoint will be quite strict. Now accusations are being made against him. They're trying to pin him to the wall. By the way, I have become an admirer of this staged drama. You know, this Noura Kushti. Back then, when Gandapur, Faisal Karim Kundi, and another gentleman, Amir Mukam, the three of them met at the governor's house, it was exposed that they have very deep connections. They are like sugar and sherbet. They're very sweet with each other. They have great love for each other. They have fooled people. Gandapur loves Amir Mukam just as much, and he loves Faisal Karim Kundi just as much. They are the kind of people who tell others to beat up workers, to have workers shot. If someone gets shot, we will embrace the killer. Whenever Mohsin Naqvi came, Ali Amin Gandapur greeted him at the door and hugged him. He announced the massacre of ordinary citizens, that we will rain bullets and everyone will be scattered. We will fire on them, and Mohsin Naqvi later fired those bullets. People were killed, bodies were lying in Dichok. Gandapur left from there, but before and after that, Gandapur kept embracing this man, saying he came to meet me. I welcome him, it is my custom. So is escaping and leaving bodies behind also your custom when people from Islamabad leave? In other words, what you do is right. Whatever someone else does is wrong. The kind of protocol that was given to Mohsin Naqvi was extremely strange, and the people of Pakistan, Tehreek-e-Insaf, showed great generosity towards him and suffered a great deal. Now when it comes to Sohail Afridi, the propaganda against him has made some people come out in favor of Ali Amin Gandapur. And against Sohail Afridi, they are saying that Imran Khan, Murad Saeed and Sohail Afridi are facilitators of terrorists and that they facilitate terrorists. But there are facts you must remember. Bombs in 2022, when the military establishment decided to introduce terrorism into Pakistan, the biggest opponent who came forward was Murad Saeed, who started protests afresh in Pakistan. He raised his voice first. He made a big noise that Pakistan's military establishment is softening the Afghanistan border for terrorists, and that by design, terrorists are being brought into Pakistan, and safe houses for them are being created in Pakistan. In the future, terrorism will increase in Pakistan. The PTI government in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa will be damaged. A lot of harm will be done. Our people will get into trouble. Murad Saeed repeatedly said this, and he also said that the purpose behind doing all this is to earn dollars. They want to acquire dollars. Later he also said that they want to secure patronage. Imran Khan said they are doing this to please America. So, Murad Saeed, whom you call a facilitator of terrorists, was the biggest opponent of terrorism. Murad himself is a victim of terrorism. His own home, his household, his relatives, his tribe, his area, all have been victims of terrorism. He is a major victim of terrorism. And he was the one who raised his voice first, but no one listened to him. Oh, and Imran Khan does not say that you should not eliminate terrorism. He says your policy for eliminating terrorism is wrong. With this policy, you have never been able to end terrorism. Instead, it has increased. The policy should be that you should stop trying to crush terrorism by brute force and guns and ammunition. Use your brain. Create a consensus in which all tribes, the whole Jirga, Afghanistan, Pakistan, all are involved. Close off the routes for the terrorists properly and terrorism will end. When you hit them here, they'll get facilitators there. They will hide there. Then when they get a chance, they will come and kill you here. You will be fighting them for 100 years. Imran Khan says the method of fighting is wrong. What you do is kill terrorists, but you also kill ordinary people. Many civilians get killed in the name of collateral damage. Now Khawaja Asif has stood in the assembly and announced that collateral damage is justified. I'm telling you this as a current matter. Khawaja Asif has adopted collateral damage as a policy. Today, he has owned it. Yes, if there are terrorists, we'll go there and kill. Ordinary people will also be killed and this will happen. Everyone will have to endure it. Khawaja Asif, that doesn't happen in your city. It doesn't happen in Lahore. There, the police save their own lives, but they protect civilians. However, what you are asking for in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, like bringing in drones from above or bombing with jet planes and completely wiping out entire villages, is something that can only be done in an enemy country. You cannot do that with your fellow citizens. And no one will allow you to do that. Your fellow Pakistanis are not so helpless, Mr. Khawaja, that you will take the lives of the poor and the weak, and those who are innocent and defenseless, all in the name of polishing your boots. The terrorists come armed with guns. Do you think that those innocent local people will suddenly start fighting them? If you want to fight them where they come from. Close the route through which they are coming. First, you open the route for them, and now you've settled them there. This is not the right approach. You will kill the terrorists here, and they will hide in Afghanistan. Their government will not say anything to them. Or, if they receive support from the Afghan people or the tribes, they will come back and strike when the time comes. In this way, you could keep fighting for 100, 200, or 250 years with no benefit. If you want to eliminate terrorism, you need to sit down with the Afghan government and form a solid strategy. The local tribes jirgas should be called. The lawyer jirga is a very big institution in Pakistan and Afghanistan. You should call this jirga, and both sides, those from the tribal areas, the tribal chiefs, should decide that from now on, no terrorist will find refuge on either side. Local populations should be strengthened. The local police should be armed, given facilities, and through the jirga system, the ground should be made unwelcoming for terrorists. Either gradually, they will give up terrorism, or they will throw down their weapons, or they will be eliminated. This is the simple formula Mr. Imran Khan proposes for ending terrorism. But instead they are saying that they will bomb from above, attack with drones. This is Mr. Imran Khan's vision. He seeks to end terrorism and improve the situation for peace. He wants to bring change for the better. But what are they doing? They are saying, no, we need to carry out bombings. We need to make money from dollars. We need modernity. We need to evacuate areas where there is modernity. This is the policy they are following. So, what suits Pakistanis? Pakistanis will decide for themselves. If they carry out any adventure, the current government will have to face the consequences. Remember this. Now, regarding the incident with Mr. Aimal Wali Khan, I saw a visual of him trying to snatch a mobile from a person and grabbing their collar, just for asking a question. It seems they always take out their anger on the weak. Imran Khan, please don't do this. You apologize to the field marshal, but grab the collar of journalists. How inappropriate is this? Look at Imran Khan, who apologized to a journalist but refused to apologize to the field marshal, saying he won't bow down. This is the difference. A journalist who lives in a rented house, Imran Khan says, if you are offended, I apologize, but you repeatedly mistreat journalists, grabbing their collars. And the field marshal only received a 1-hour lecture, but you surrendered. Imran Khan, don't do this. Keep your dignity intact. Your ancestors earned great respect, and this is not the way to behave. Control yourself. Meanwhile, in Islamabad, the red zone has been sealed because Tehreek-e-Labbaik, or TLP, has announced plans to protest. A crackdown against TLP is ongoing. Several leaders have been arrested, and many workers have been taken into custody. Many people have been martyred, and others have been wounded by gunfire. Reports are coming in that rangers have surrounded the Rahmatul Alameen Mosque, which is the central place of Tehreek-e-Labbaik in Lahore. The top leadership of the group, including Raza Biradaran, is still missing. They have not been arrested yet. Talal Chaudhry has used harsh language against them, which is, honestly, inappropriate. In Parliament, some members use extremely foul language, which is just unacceptable. Our religion doesn't allow such language. The kind of language used by some members is again inappropriate. Maulana Tahir Ashrafi and Mufti Munib, who are government clerics, have congratulated the ceasefire, thanking Donald Trump and others for it. Therefore, they have urged the Tehreek-e-Labbaik workers to end their protests. However, Tehreek-e-Labbaik clarified that their protest is not about what is happening in Gaza, Palestine or Israel. Their protest is because the Pakistani government's signs indicate that they might be leaning towards recognizing Israel. That's the difference, right? Tehreek-e-Labbaik is protesting not because of the situation in Palestine and Israel, but because the current government's actions show signs of accepting Israel. Ministers have been openly discussing the Abraham Accords in talk shows. Donald Trump even confirmed that some agreements have been signed by Pakistan regarding this. Hamas has also made its conditions clear, but Pakistanis are upset because it appears their government may recognize Israel. Senator Mushtaq has returned to Pakistan after exposing the oppression of Israel to the world. He spoke at a gathering and confirmed what I had reported earlier. He shared that the Israelis had pressured him to sign something, claiming that they would release him if he did. But Senator Mushtaq refused, saying he would rather die than sign. He refused to recognize Israel, and so he didn't recognize their laws. This is a great act of courage, and people are honoring him. Human rights activists from around the world, especially those working for Gaza and the oppressed, are being welcomed wherever they go. Now, Asad Kaiser, a member of the opposition, announced that a movement would begin on October 12th against the current government. They will launch a national movement against the government's policies. As for the matter of Azad Kashmir, it has not been resolved yet. That wraps up our translation of Imran Riaz Khan's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share, and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment.